Welcome to Bridlington Paranormal Investigators. We're in Bridlington Old Town, investigating a pub called the Black Lion. The Black Lion pub once boasted stabling for 40 horses. In the 1790s it was kept by one Henry Cook. In the early 20th century and probably long before that it was the location of a weekly corn exchange. On Tuesday the 28th of December 2021, the team on this investigation are Paul and Natalie, the founders of BPI and Paranormal Investigators. Linda, medium and paranormal investigator. Tylem, medium and paranormal investigator. David, camera documentary man and paranormal investigator. Phil, paranormal investigator.
Hi Phil, we're at the Black Line at the moment. Obviously it's just a quick live of the poll that we were doing. I'm going to pass you to Ty now, which is further information we'll give you. So there you go, Ty, you're on.
Good evening everybody, thank you very much for participating in our vote today. The first people that are going to go on a lone vigil are Linda and Paul, because Linda unfortunately has got 14 votes and Paul's got 7 votes, so they're going to be the first two people that are going to go to different areas of the Black Lion pub. We're going to reopen the vote as well now so that you can choose some more people to go on a lone vigil after our break, which we'll do probably about 11, half 11, so that then we can recharge our batteries and then carry on. But thank you very much for participating and keep joining us on BPI. Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you. We'll see you all shortly, guys.
There's nobody here.
Right.
Literally, as I was up there,
Yeah.
I saw a person here. So literally, like where we were,
Yeah.
he went like that. That's what I saw, is somebody lifting the head up to try and see what
Being
we were doing.
nosy, yeah.
And that was why I shot down, because I thought, if there's somebody here, but as you can see, it goes to nowhere.
This is a dead end.
Unless it was that open.
What's in there?
It's a toilet.
Toilet.
Right, okay.
It's
that
locked.
open?
All these doors are locked.
Right, so
What's that? There's nothing, there's no entrance
There's a
anywhere.
cupboard here.
There's a cupboard here.
But that's locked.
Locked off.
Yeah,
Hang
so
on.
you can open it
I'm
right.
looking,
Yeah.
because obviously she's walking next to the chairs in the place.
Someone from this pillar.
There's a big. Just touch that pillar there, just to check there's no heat.
No, there's no heat.
There's a big heat signature coming from the pipe.
Not to back me up, do you want to feel this?
Yeah.
And obviously you know as well that I'm not, that it's actually cold.
Yeah, it's freezing, stone cold.
Well, there's something above you.
Above me?
Something above you. There's your stick figure and something above you. The temperature's changed, it's now blue.
Okay.
It's either on you or it's...
Whoa, my leg.
Wow.
You move away, darling.
Do you want to, if you go that way a little bit,
Tell you what,
See, now the temperature's
you're alright,
changed.
you're
my
fine.
leg was just felt like it was on fire.
Yeah, it's in the corner. The temperature's changed, it's now gone from red to blue.
You've got something?
It's next to Ty now.
When I was in front of Ty, my leg was like so warm.
It's so cold.
So warm.
Yeah, and that's gone from red to blue. That's where it was. Picked up your stick figure here. And
Linda,
it's
go
here.
in front of Ty.
You doing this for me?
You feel it on your leg, your right leg.
You need to understand, yeah?
You feel it?
Yeah. I'm not proud of you, I'm just a cup a bit.
She didn't understand where she is, that's the problem.
She thinks she's in a church and she...
Room 5.
pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, someone said you'd be a good girl, that.
Yeah, it did. What sort of stuff goes on in this room? Ow! That vibrated my pocket so loud.
That's an interesting noise. It's almost like somebody spitting at you.
It did in my pocket.
That seemed a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in, spirit, come forward. Touch the green light if you can. It's not going to hurt you in any way. All you've got to do is change colour.
You got a mirror. It's even better.
Right, the mirror there as well, there. Spirit, you've pulled us into this room for a reason. I want to know why. Respond to you if you've been, with you working, you might respond back to you.
Okay, Spirit, if you're around or in this room, could you please make yourself known? Any way, shape or form, a knock, a movement, moving an object, lighting on the K2 meter, anything. Really appreciate you making yourself known.
How's text file? How's text file? How's text file?
Well, somebody's saying like, how come they're not in bed? Because obviously they're so used to having people staying over. They're saying how come they're not, how come they're not sleeping. A bit confused.
Yeah, we're not here to pick up, not here to stay in bed. We're here to see if there's a spirit in here. Show yourself.
Just move an object, anything. I was like going up towards the door. Oh. Oh. This for me?
This?
This?
But you didn't do it, did you? You got to do it again.
Spirit. Copy me.
Can't. Stay back. Why? Why are we staying back from what?
Is there another spirit stopping you from showing yourself?
Sounded like a ping pong ball. I'd hate that. I'd hate that. I'd hate that. I'd hate that floorboard if it was flats.
I hope that did not miss it. I hope that did not miss it. Come on, Spirit, come forward. Spirit, come forward. Spirit, come forward. Not as a chipmunk, but
You're garbage. What? pure garbage.
Good evening, everybody. Paul Atkinson from Bridlington Paranormal Investigators.
As promised, you've got a live feed tonight. We are continuing our Old Town project. We're live from the Black Lion in Old Town. Now this pub hasn't been investigated before. It's had some fantastic renovations. We've already had some quite good activity while we were just setting up. Now we haven't investigated this pub before, so like I say, we're not fully aware of exactly what's in there, but anybody that's from Bridlington is aware that Old Town is an extremely haunted place. We've done quite a few places up in Old Town. We've investigated the Board Inn, we've investigated the Bull and Sun, we've done Studio 92, and we've got other places that we're looking to actually do. And like I say, we kind of work in conjunction with Robot. We've got a good reputation with those. That's the regeneration of Bridlington Old Town. So what we're hoping to do, we've started doing live, not just live feeds, we started doing events. We had one on Halloween at the Board Inn, which was very successful. Now what we found with that, we sold a lot of tickets for that because previously we'd already investigated the Board Inn, so we were fully aware of what activity was in there, and obviously people had seen that and it created interest. So tonight, like I say, we're going live for the very first time at the Black Lion. Hopefully this is the first of many, and we can maybe look at some public events in the future for you guys to come along. Hopefully it's going to be a fantastic night. At the moment there's just myself downstairs with Phil. Phil's doing the live at the moment. And what we're going to do now, the rest of the team are upstairs. We've got not the full team here, but most of us, and we've also got two guests with us that work at the Black Lion and the manager Nathan. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to give you a little walk around and show you what it looks like inside the pub, and then we're going to head upstairs and see what the team are getting up to up there. Okay. So we've got this small room here. That's the pub's been newly renovated, so that for Bridlington locals that haven't been here for a long time, it's very, very different to how it used to be. It's got a very rustic feel with the way it's been decorated out. And that's the entrance up there to the hotel, which we'll be going up to join the rest of the team shortly. We've also got a nice little room here full of wine bottles. We'll just squeeze through the bar, Phil. So this is the main bar. We're behind the bar at the moment. This is the main bar area. And like I say, you've got quite a lot of, I know with the Board Inn, I'm not too sure about this place because we don't know a lot of the history of this place, but at the Board Inn, a lot of their objects were bought from Anison Funeral Parlour, which were haunted objects, which could be a reason for a lot of the activity. We don't know if that's the case with this place, but like I say, we've got some quite old style pictures. Got my camera set up. We have got our REM pod set up. As we're walking down into the theatre area, this is where they put on a lot of live bands and things like that, but it's actually done out as an old-fashioned theatre, and I believe, from what Nathan said, these pews here actually came from a church in Burton Agnes, so these are actually proper church pews.
Oh, there's a bit in it, drop in.
So this is the main theatre area. Obviously you've got a little dance floor area here. You've got a stage. We've also got a VIP box up there, which will pop up at some point. As promised, a couple of us, myself and Linda, as per the votes, we're going to do a couple of lone vigils tonight. So what will happen is this main live feed will come off and we'll do our own lone vigils. I think Linda's going to do the theatre area. I myself haven't picked where I'm going to do yet. Like I say, I've not seen upstairs and everything yet, so be a new one. At the moment on here, we've got what's called our REM pod. Now, what a REM pod does is it detects disturbances in the electromagnetic field. So if I put my hand towards it, as you can see there, that's detecting. So if anything does go near that, we've had a look around the area. Obviously there's no cobwebs, there's nothing like that. Sometimes insects can set it off if it gets too close to it, but like I say, we'll just make sure we're having a look around. I mean, I've not seen any, but they're the kind of ways we debunk it. But like I say, that's another example of it. And it's also a very good communication device as well. We've had, in other investigations, we've had it where the REM pod, we've asked them to give us answers, so 2 beeps for yes, 1 beep for no, and we've had some quite good results with that. I think at Harpham Phil, didn't we? We've had some really good results.
Yeah, we've got some really good results there.
So we've
really
got
well.
that set up because it's in theory what it basically is a motion detector, but it detects disturbances in the electromagnetic field as well as movement, which is why it can indicate paranormal activity. So we'll probably move it to different spots during the evening, but for now, there's definitely I myself am not a psychic medium, but the more investigating we've done, the more in tune we get, and I definitely feel, I don't know about you, Phil, but I definitely feel a strong...
Yeah, I'm getting stronger and stronger each time.
Like we're being watched here, there's definitely...
Yeah, we're getting sensing over in that corner.
Here. So we'll leave the REM pod. We'll get back up here, because like I say, we'll see the rest of the bar.
Yep.
As the live feed goes on. Fantastic.
It is.
But like I say, we have had some activity already while setting up. So what I'll do, Phil, I'll just grab, I think, the camera. Oh, REM pod.
REM pod, obviously no one else is down here.
No one down there, so we've got some activity. So we'll move back down here.
You've got the K2 as well.
I've got the K2, yeah.
Yep.
Can you do that again for me, please? So I'm picking up your Wi-Fi there.
Oh yeah, I'll stand back now. Because the K2 does pick up with the Wi-Fi, so I'll stand back.
Right, so that's a safe zone. So basically what we've done there is the K2 meter is what's called an EMF detector. It's something that engineers use, the spike in there. It's something that engineers use to obviously measure disturbances in the electromagnetic fields. We've debunked the Wi-Fi because Phil's at a safe distance, and we're now actually getting, I don't know if you can see it on there, we're now getting...
Just try and zoom in.
I'm just going to back right into this corner, Phil.
Yep.
So we're definitely at a safe distance now.
Yep.
Can you do that again for me, please? Can you either make the lights go on the meter, or can you make the REM pod go off for us again? Are you wanting to speak to any of us? So what we'll do, Phil, we'll head upstairs.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see as we walk up there if the REM pod goes off again.
Yeah.
Because I found that in a few investigations we've had that where we'll have the REM pod set up in a room. We had that at the Georgian tea rooms, which I apologise I didn't mention, that we've also investigated up here, where we set the REM pod up in a separate room and it kept going off. We'd obviously done all the debunking as regards to insects, dust, anything like that, but it always went off when we left the room. So it's like something's trying to make us come back. So it'll be interesting to see when we walk up now towards the rest of the team. It'll be interesting to see if they want to play again and set it off.
Yep. So there is nobody here still. Just walk up. Yeah.
Right. It decided to mess about when I took this camera off. So this is our still camera here. See our tech guy, Dave, he's got cameras upstairs. He does all the videography side of it. I concentrate more on the photography side, so you will see me pumping this around. As the upstairs is a bit smaller, I'm not going to take the tripod, but I will probably bring the tripod when we start down here.
It does look like getting quite a bit of orbs as well flying around, but it could be dust as well down there. But obviously we'll check it when we a later stage.
See, that's the thing with orbs, they're very difficult to... I mean, I do a lot of spirit photography myself. I more become the group photographer, I suppose, and I do get a lot of orb pictures, a lot of which I can debunk, but there's certain ones. When we were in Doncaster last week at the centre, we got one of our mediums to do a lone vigil in the kitchen. We sat in the little hub area watching the CCTV, and this round light basically circled Ty's head twice and then shot off. So it was very difficult. And because Ty was in the room, you know, we said, was there a moth there, was there anything like that? He's not seen any insects, and obviously all the windows were closed and everything like that, so that was very, very difficult for me to debunk it. I mean, a lot of the times you can debunk it by dust particles. I mean, we had it at the Bull and Sun where there was a loft hatch that was open, and there was a lot of dust particles coming through which were going on the camera, and sometimes dust particles can have a mind of their own and move all over, but I'd say there's a lot of stuff that you can debunk, but this one for me was definitely an orb. So obviously for you guys watching, you know, if you see anything like that, feel free.
Carly's just put nice flash in front of the camera then.
Nice flash.
Nice flash in front of the camera then.
And there was no flash from us, was there?
No, no.
But now we're heading into the, let's say I've not been up here before, so it's like this is the hotel part of the bar.
Yep.
This is, once again, this is all being refurbished. The rest of the team are up here.
Yep.
So I think they've split into two, so we'll just go and catch up and see what's going on.
They're moving. They're on a move. They're on a move. They're on a move. Yeah, it said on the box, yes.
One Spirit, there's a lot of people around tonight that want to hear you, want to see
Knock,
you.
knock.
Who's there?
And Tracy put good luck with the vial tonight. Everyone at the BPI team, we were on the boarding. One on Halloween's Eve. People fab.
Fine.
No, sorry.
You're alright, Phil, sorry.
Just saw an orb and Phil asked a question. Oh, brilliant.
And again.
So Phil's you're at a safe distance.
Yeah.
What I'll just do, just like we did downstairs for the debunking. So if you stand there, Phil. Right. So that. Phil's you're at a safe distance.
Yeah.
What I'll just do, just like we did downstairs for the debunking. So if you stand there, Phil. Right. So that's setting it off. So if you stay where you are.
So it's very strong in here, isn't it?
That now. So now you can see when it was flashing.
It's going. Yeah,
So I'm in a safe distance.
You back right off, Phil.
Yeah.
it's got now.
Oh, right, okay.
No, I am.
No. But I'd say we were downstairs and we was a good distance.
Spirit. Can you please make it go all the way to red?
Can you see from there, or do you want to look through?
I can see.
Oh, well done, Spirit. Keep going. Keep going to red.
I'm all zoomed in, so...
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
I'm zooming to yours.
I think that's as far as it'll zoom into.
Hi Tracy.
I don't want to zoom into his back.
And again, I'm putting here 2 metres right on it.
This is Dave, our tech guy who's doing the
Hello.
filming. We've got Ty, one of our mediums in the corner
Good
there.
evening.
And this
That's
is
Ty.
Nathan who manages the pub.
Right, Spirit, step forward again, make the lights on that machine go off again.
Anti this.
Again.
Anti this.
Again.
Anti this.
The party this? I don't think it's a party.
Well, it could be with the amount of people that's in it.
One Spirit. Come forward, you've done it once before, so you can do it again.
But at least we now know that it's not Phil's Wi-Fi.
It's completely stopped now.
What you'll find with the Wi-Fi is it'll be a constant spike, constantly spiking, and the closer you get to it, the more it'll go up. So from a certain distance you'll get a couple of green lights. If you're too close to it, it'll just constantly flash the red. So at least there we know that filming, the Wi-Fi is not affecting the K2. We've made sure that the plug sockets are not affecting it. So if we do get anything on that now, that will indicate paranormal activity.
It's gone very, very quiet.
Even the box isn't saying nothing.
See what we had downstairs, because what I did is I did a little tour of the pub first, and I obviously showed people that the REM pod was on the stage, and as me and Phil were walking away, to some fear, the REM pod went off.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's going off now. As we're talking. So it's almost like as soon as you're not taking it, and it just taps on the wall as well. So the fact that we're not talking to it now, it's almost like, right.
Oh, I've got a massive orb from the
So
Nathan.
that's what it seemed like downstairs. It was an attention thing, because when we were down there, and what I did is I set the REM pod off to obviously show people how it works, and then moved away from it, and I think we got right to the top of the stairs, and that's when it went off.
Yeah, you're just about to get your camera.
We went back down and obviously tried with the K2, and we did all the safe distancing thing, and we were getting little spikes, weren't we? But
Catherine's put, hi guys, watching with interest after being with you at the Lamp and George tea room, so good luck.
Yeah, Catherine, she runs the Lamp and the George and tea room, and obviously we've done investigations
right.
into those places.
Hi, Kath.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Kath.
I live behind Kath.
So you pick away now, because that's not the right app.
What we'll do, what room are the other team in?
3, I think.
Three.
I think we're
Yeah.
probably, because there's not a lot going on.
We'll move and see what the other team are doing.
Yep.
Phil and
Let's go through.
I'll snap some pictures here. We'll get some. Has somebody turned the water on?
You know where you go, assistant's back there.
Oh, it's just like
He knows we're coming.
Yeah.
Room service. Have the keys, please.
Sorry, guys. God, this was my hunger flipping did this.
I've got somebody else to carry it for a change.
Would you mind just for a second?
No.
Come on.
The silver one, sorry.
Oh, hello.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You don't want us to go into the room, why not? Are you hiding something in there? What do you mean you're hiding your money? We don't want your money. Who are you? If I go in, are you going to follow me in? Well, you know what I'm like. I'm going in. There again.
They were behind her.
Oh.
Just followed her.
Wow.
What are you doing?
He just followed me in? Yeah.
Everything's okay.
He's watching us what we're doing.
We're just
wow.
going to check the room.
Ha. Whoa.
Don't feel threatened. Please do not feel threatened. We are not here to hurt.
Is that how you passed, Jasmine? Did you have an
No.
accident with your horse? No?
No.
How did you pass, if you don't mind my asking?
Illness.
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 Yeah. At least you've got good memories, love, of your horse.
Okay, my friend, we're going to leave you now like I
Yeah.
promised. We're going to go into another room. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Please.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
carry on doing what you're going to do.
Oh, you're waving. Thank you very much, my love.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Bye.
Now there's 3.
Can you give us a wave?
That's what she's waiting for the others.
Oh, you turn it. Oh, you okay?
You go and waiting for the others now to be skinny dipping. Well done, you.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Curiosity, my love. Could you ask her how old she is?
How old are you, sweetheart? Early 30s.
Alright. Okay. Did you used to live in this building, Jasmine, or were you a visitor?
Room 3. think it's down here. I'm in for it.
Knock knock.
No.
No.
Room 2? No. Maybe not.
Call to Linda. Oh, I can hear the
Oh.
door. We've got them down here.
We're down here.
We've had such a fantastic response.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, we'll just have to do the debunking.
Room 1.
So
So
just for everyone.
I need to stay away. I have to go down here and stay away from the.
Just for everybody that's watching.
So
now,
Linda, you just
we've got Linda.
if you go.
What's
Got my
happened
wife
is
that
we
way.
went to room 1 and we picked up a lady called Jasmine, and she was very upset because she wanted to go skinny dipping. We've actually caught her on the SLS, and we'll be showing that later on.
Yeah.
We went to room 2, we had a gentleman, and he was very upset because we caught him in the middle of going to the loo,
Oops.
which we could actually hear the loo going, so that was pretty good. And in here we have a gentleman who is very shy. He will talk to Simon, he responds to Simon, not us, because this gentleman we feel could be gay. So this is, here
Yeah,
we go.
that is obviously the Wi-Fi from me.
That's why for me.
Yeah, I was going to say that afterwards.
I've had a red light from him.
You've had
Yeah.
a red light,
And
yeah.
I've got,
And I'm
I've
still
got a
going.
So-
I've got two now.
Can you go back into the corner, Linda?
And see with me, I've got flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours weren't flashing earlier when Linda were talking,
No, it is now.
so I'll zoom in.
And now it's going again. As you can see,
Yeah.
mine's going now.
Got rid of it.
So,
Move right into that corner, Linda, just to be.
Right, I'll try and move it as far as I can.
So if you, so that's not the Wi-Fi setting off now, because if
No.
it was, both of those meters should be going completely.
Same time, yeah.
it's very,
I've
very
got a
cold.
red light. Keep flashing red.
Yeah.
Very cold.
Brilliant, so
He's
someone
getting
here.
himself really worked up now because 2 other gentlemen have come in.
Yeah.
And may I suggest that us ladies leave the room. Don't worry, I'm on the outside. And Simon, because it responded to you, can ask it questions and keep the K2 meter up on the side there. And we'll just leave Natalie in with the camera. Big pardon?
Not on your own.
Not on your own, don't worry.
Me and Maxine is just going to go outside the room because this gentleman is more comfortable with gentlemen than he is with ladies.
Okay. So we'll bid you farewell.
Okay. So the others are in room 5, I believe, if we can join them.
Yeah, and what's happening is, because in his time it was a voodoo subject,
Okay.
he is very reluctant to admit that he is gay.
Taboo subject, not voodoo.
It can be voodoo. We'll have it.
Yeah, we'll have it. Voodoo.
Okay.
I say it's voodoo because a lot of it's taboo. It's taboo.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
I'll only be outside the door if you need me. sir.
Right, okay, no worries. We'll call you in a bit.
Okay, my friend, as you can see, those 2 have left. Are you happy now? Are you happy that those 2 ladies have gone?
Well, I've got orbs.
Do you want the other lady in the room to leave?
Dust.
Would you like the other lady to go? Can you not just take it up one knock? Can you go to amber, to yellow if you want the other lady to go? Okay, would you like the other 2 ladies to come back in? Would you like these 2 gentlemen to leave?
Is there somebody here you feel connected to Spirit?
Went on to the second, speaking, number 3.
I can see it flashing.
Yeah. So is there somebody you feel connected to?
Is it Simon Spirit?
Yeah. Okay, my friend. So what can we talk about? First of all, go on then. Do you live here permanently?
You
Do you stay in this room? Is this your room? You're just visiting, are you? Have you just come to? Yeah, you've just come to check the place out. Okay.
so.
Yeah, definitely. So you're not staying long. No. Okay. What kind of thing made you come to this place? I mean, did you have? That's strong. So, did you have family here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your family used to live here? Yeah. Okay.
Intelligent responses.
Yeah,
Did they
that's
used to
good.
own this place? No. Did they just used to come for the holidays? Or for a drink? Did they used to work here? Yeah. Yeah, they used to work here. Did they work in the stables? They worked in the stables. Yeah. Okay. Was this both parents? Both parents? Mum? Was it your mum?
Room 7.
Was risen. Was risen. Was risen.
What's that?
Was it?
It's like, what's that?
It was like, what's it? What is it?
All it does is, when you walk towards it, it will make different colours come on. They don't hurt you in any way.
I think what you need to do is pick it up and then talk about it, then put it down. They might understand that way. Because I've noticed sometimes when you've got an object, they don't know what object you're talking about.
Right, if you press your thing, if you walkie-talkie.
Okay, pressing it. Okay, pressing it. Okay, pressing it. No, yes, I know I'm pressing it. Yes, I'm pressing it now.
Nothing happening.
No, I'm pressing it. No. No. No, okay, that one. There we go.
Right. That's all it does, Spirit. It doesn't hurt you in any way. So if you are able to come towards me now.
Did she have a horse here? No, they used to.
Say again.
Yeah, well, definitely.
That was my that was
Right.
my.
I'm just explaining something with the K2.
Sorry, my friend. I won't be one moment.
Yeah, roger that.
So the radio's going
that
off.
You can see now, because when we press the push to talk button on the radio, what that does is it disturbs the magnetic field, which then sets the K2 off. So just so you can see when I do it.
Again.
So alright, we're just explaining something with the K2, see if it's actually working. Don't fart at me.
So if you walk towards me, Spirit, if you can make the green light change to a different colour for me, please.
Do it.
Do it once.
And
Do it once.
and
Do it once.
and
In that, yes, in that.
Tell you what,
this perfect.
Nathan,
This,
This perfect.
Nathan,
this,
This perfect.
Nathan.
this.
Walk towards Nathan, because obviously Nathan knows you.
I'm holding it. I work here. I work here 3 nights a week. I mean no harm. Just walk towards the light that I'm holding. But we know you're here.
Here. Here. This, yes, that.
This in my hand. Very simple.
Yep. Ava's here. Ava's here. Ava's here. Good. I was wondering when she was going to appear. Ava's one of my guides.
Come on, Spirit, step forward. We've come to see you tonight just so that we can make contact, find out about the other side. If you can make the green lights light up, you can make the green lights light up, you can make the green lights light up.
Scream? No, we're not screaming, we're not scared.
No, we're not scared no matter what you do. Even if you throw a pillow or anything like that or move an object, you won't scare us. One step forward now. I mean, as I said, step forward now, my phone just made a noise. Which it shouldn't do it this time. Right, I've just had a message from one of my friends who was watching live, and she said that she's been watching. They want the energy ramping up. The spirit downstairs is a grumpy person and will spend the night winding you all up. When you're looking, nothing will happen. Not sure where this has come from, but just got it in. Or she's just got in from the pub, she says, so she might be a little bit intoxicated, but she is watching live and she has seen something. Right. So we'll call out to the gentleman then who is downstairs, who is making people aware online about things. If you can come forward now, move something in the room if you can. I'm sure you can. Move a towel, move a pillow, turn a light on, tap on something. Distant tap there. Can you make it louder, Spirit? Is that your camera lighting up there, Laura? Is there a light outside? Every time that you... No, you're not, it's not from you.
Maybe if you screen.
Yeah, sorry, it is.
Screen light.
Yeah, it's from you. It's from your screen. Okay.
I'm just telling you.
Come on, Spirit, we're calling out to you. If you're in the bar area, come up here, come and see us. Make your presence known. I bet you can't get that pillow off that bed and throw it. It would be fantastic if you could. We appreciate everything that you're doing. I'm watching everything that you're doing. Everything. I think we need to move on a bit.
Yep.
Is it alright to come in? I also meant to tell you that Jasmine also had a horse here in the
That
courtyard.
seems to be the common denominator up to press, that this guy's family worked here.
Right.
This I'm assuming this guy's family worked here. Not mum, not dad, family worked here. He's just visited. Now is that because he's following what one of you people? I don't know. I have no idea. Can you?
What happens is sometimes it's visual. They go back to the place where they're the happiest. So sometimes they just come for a visit.
A visit? How long was a visit?
It could be. It's up to them.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Kind of time.
They
have no concept of time.
They don't see the modern building.
24 hours
They
is that?
only see
The
what was there when they were
footprint
alive.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like when spirits used to walk through
Orbs
walls.
flying all
They was
over here.
walking through a wall, but when they were alive,
Didn't
it was
it?
actually a doorway.
It's not really dust. If they come halfway and they'll disappear.
What, you got orbs?
Yeah, I've got orbs going
Are you
all
still
over the
here,
place here.
Brenda? Are
Again.
you around myself?
Can you make a noise for us to let us know that you're here?
Seems to respond more to Simon.
Yeah, because.
Excuse
Are
me.
you still happy to speak to me, my friend? Are you still okay to talk to
Whoa.
myself?
Have you got
You got him?
Yeah?
For a split second.
Can you come back to me? I mean, I'm quite happy if you want. If you feel safer, do you want to stand beside myself?
He stood right beside me. This side.
Yep.
Right.
Because I can see it there.
point me?
So you've chosen Linda to stand beside. Do you feel safe beside Linda? You're not lighting my meter up now, my friend. Can you if you feel safe beside Linda? Yeah, excellent. Okay. So you do feel safe beside Linda?
I won't hurt you, my friend.
Okay.
No disrespect to you.
You know that, don't you? You know that she won't hurt you. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Okay. So, visit... Hello. Right, we're doing really well. So...
So are you.
Yeah.
So are you.
Really well.
Okay, so back to the family in the stables. Did your family work for a very long time for the owners of this place? Yeah. Right. And you never got involved in horses, did you? You weren't interested in horses? Were you interested in horses as well? No, I guess not. Okay. So, what made you want to come today?
Paul.
What, did you want to come today to communicate with us?
Paul, sorry, can you take a picture at the end of the bed, please?
The end of the bed.
Yeah, or near the end of the bed, because it was cloudy.
See where your family.
There you go,
Somebody picks them up.
Yeah, yeah, it's just quite cloudy.
I've got my K2 going off now as well.
You still alright?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Temperature spikes.
Come in.
Right, we've got the other team joining us. Nathan, Ty,
We've got quite a few in here.
David. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. Full team in now.
Okay, so right.
We've got a gentleman in here. Right, so.
Sam says good evening, everybody. Good evening, Sam.
I'm not happy to talk about sexuality at all.
Right.
Because it's like a
Yep.
What was that?
Yep.
yeah. taboo subject.
It's got a yep on the spirit box that says
Whoa.
stop it.
What's
What's
going on?
that?
You just spun round.
That just spun around.
And
Can you do that again for us? What's this one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Taboo subject.
It's got a yep on the spirit box that says
Whoa.
yeah.
Taboo subject.
It's got a yep on the spirit box that
Whoa.
says yeah.
Taboo
It's
subject.
got a yep on the spirit box that says
Whoa. I don't know whether Sam caught it with his elbow or
Just moved away and so it's spinning.
it just started spinning.
I heard it with the handle.
And then all of a sudden somebody else was on the side and it's telling me to shut up.
Right.
But I did pick up the name Edward. And
I've got
one of the readers asked about Dave.
There's been a big temperature change around you, Ty.
It feels very cold in here.
There's a
Yeah.
massive...
It's cold.
Yours being picked up because of the
Yeah,
SLS.
that's
I'm just going to put my
But there's a massive temperature
White noise
change
on.
around you, Ty. Massive.
So I
Yeah,
don't know if
pop
you
this
can
here.
pick up this other gentleman now.
I'll let you know, I've got a friend who's watching live and she messaged me while we were doing the thing and saying that she's seen a grumpy old person who's going to try and make themselves known.
okay.
But he's down in the bar area at the moment.
Okay.
I wonder if he's the one that set Grandpa off.
What do we think? Would anyone like to try the human pendulum
I'm happy
whilst we're in here?
I think so. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Okay.
But if we all stand round in a circle, whoever's happy to do it, so then spirit can
Whoever's
choose.
happy to do it. The floor's open.
No.
I suggest
Simon?
that the guests don't.
No guest. Okay,
This
sorry.
is the moment you've been
I mean-
waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean not for you to be the human and to join in, but
It's
not
usually
to be the
better obviously
pendulum.
with
Yeah,
a medium to
yeah. So,
I saw how it affected Callie last time.
So for everybody that's watching the live feed,
Oh, at the
if you don't know what a human pendulum is, it's basically what it says. So you've seen like when you use a pendulum
best.
and you'll hang it upside down and you'll get forward for yes,
Picking up
backwards for
the-
no.
Phil,
Yeah.
we're getting something
We
through in a
basically
minute.
do it.
Just say I'm not touching
We
this.
basically do it
Yep.
as a human pendulum, in other words. So the spirit will choose which person they want to be a pendulum, and then we'll have one person in front, one person behind, and we'll get the spirit to give us an answer. So sometimes it'll be forward for yes, backwards for no, and so we'll ask questions like we are with the
Phil,
K2s.
do you want us to try and step back a little? Sorry, I'm just trying to debunk the K2.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's that.
yeah.
Right,
That's.
do we want to move them over here?
They need to be over there.
Right. Safe distance. Right.
Yeah.
So at this moment in time, bright red.
Yeah, so it's a massive temperature change. Yeah.
You happy for us to do this? Can you go to red, please?
If you're happy for us to do this, can you change the lights to red on one of the devices, please?
Or just light up 1, 2, anything you like. saying? What's it saying?
Light. I'm sure it's a light.
Okay, we're going to go ahead anyway.
Okay.
See what this is. I do want to be dependent.
You want me in the middle?
You want me in the sort of like. I'll go at the back of you.
And I'll go over there so you can hear the view. The spirit box.
There we go, guys.
Yeah, complete quiet as well, please, when we're doing this. Can you give us a yes, please?
What was that?
Yes.
Spirit box.
Spirit. Can you give me a no, please?
So was my thought. Right, so we'll ask questions of yes and no, and obviously Ty will go yes or backwards for no.
Who's going to ask the questions?
I think just leave the floor open as long as we raise our hand when someone wants to ask a question.
Yeah, maybe some of the people that's watching will want to ask a question.
If any of you guys at home want to ask a question, feel free to leave it in the comments.
Don't.
Are you happy to speak to a spirit? Are you comfortable with the amount of people in the room?
No. It's definitely not happy with the amount of people that's in the room.
Okay.
Middle meter's still reserved.
Would you like
some of us to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
X-text. X-text. X-text.
Attack?
No, it said who's next, I think, didn't it?
Yeah, it said who's next.
Testing. Testing. Testing.
Testing.
Testing.
Would you like me to leave the room?
Not flashed.
No.
No. Would you like Paul to leave the room?
Flashed again.
A strong yes or no, please, Spirit. Yes.
Paul, you're out.
Paul,
Next
you
one.
are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Could we have somebody else, please?
No.
Go. Want to try?
Nathan?
Nathan, just stand in front of Paul if you're okay with that. Just
Yeah, I think it said
It's
Nathan.
Captain.
yeah.
Did you hear it on the box?
I heard something. Yeah.
It said Nathan.
Do you want Simon to leave the room? No.
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 Not sure.
Do you want Natalie to leave the room?
No.
No.
This is
Thank you.
Do you want?
This is
Thank you.
Do you want?
This is
Thank you.
Do you want?
This
Do you want Maxine to leave the room?
Clear yes or no, please.
Zerky. Zerky. Zerky.
Yes, again.
Would you like Maxine to leave the room?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Maxine.
You are the weakest link. See you later.
Would you like Dave to leave the room?
Definitely not, because I'm your voice.
Yes.
I'll be outside the
Goodbye,
door.
David.
Okay, that's all we're asking now.
Do you want to ask about me and Natalie can take my phone?
No,
Do you want Phil to leave the room?
No.
No.
I'm not doing job of them.
Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You alright?
As you can see, it's just Natalie. And obviously these lot here. And there's me. Everyone's
Are you
gone out.
male? Yes.
Stand a tiny bit closer, Nathan. Thank you.
Are you happy here?
Indecisive. Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure about that, Spirit? No.
No.
Okay.
Are you trying to find somebody else that lives here?
Yes.
Yes. Did they used to work here? No.
Did they used to live here? Yes.
massive all round Ty's neck.
There's a what?
With a massive all round Ty's neck and it's disappeared.
That's what's pushing him and
Yeah, could
keeping him.
possibly be, yeah.
Is it a bad subject what we brought up earlier for you?
Yes.
We will not speak of it again.
No.
Were you born in the 17th century?
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Was you born in the 18th century? Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you die young? Yes.
Did you die in your 20s? No.
No.
30s? 30.
Yes.
31? Could you repeat that again, please, Spirit? 33.
33.
33.
So it's the Spirit using Ty's voice.
Okay. Ty, is that okay? If you can hear me, is Spirit okay to use your voice?
Ty is a transmedium, which means Spirit can talk through him, which is what you're watching now.
So please, Spirit, only use Ty. Only use Ty. Only
Whoa.
voice.
Just got a gold flash from Nathan's chest.
Well.
Okay. Okay.
Were you hospitalised? Yes.
Is it tuberculosis? No. Chest.
I was coughing.
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia.
Yeah. Are you searching for another spirit to be here with you?
Yes.
Is it a lady friend?
No.
It's a male friend. Is it a...
Don't speak.
spirit? Do you want us to call this spirit in with you?
No.
No. Okay.
Are you not friends with them, Spirit?
No speak.
Don't speak, no speak.
Don't want to speak. Spirit, would you rather us leave things alone here?
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to break the circle then so that we can leave you in peace. Is that okay?
No.
You don't want us to do that?
Questions.
More questions?
More questions? Okay.
How can you hear me?
I can hear you.
But why?
Because we can hear you because you're talking through a conduit. You are talking through a transmedium.
Does he have a message he wants to pass on to us?
Do you want to say something to us?
You.
Yes.
Nice to talk to you.
Good. You're the gentleman I've been speaking to whose family used to work here in the stable.
You remember.
I do remember.
This is Simon.
So these two were talking before Ty walked in.
My name's Simon. As we've said, it's nice to speak to you.
Edward.
You're Edward. Excellent. Which you didn't want to respond on the meter. That I can understand and respect that. So what?
Yeah, we've
would
got that
you
name
like to
from
ask
Linda
me a
before
question
Ty
and
walked in
I'll
as
be
a-
able to
again.
help you. You can ask me anything.
You see all the cases later.
Yeah, yeah.
Why you want to talk to me?
Why do I want to talk to you?
You want to talk to me. You ask me questions. I then tell you the question. I answer it nicely. You keep asking me the questions.
Do you want us to stop asking questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
And obviously you're having trouble breathing.
We are going to leave you. Is that okay?
Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Ty,
it,
come
Spirit.
forward. Ty, come forward.
I'm coming on there.
Thank you, Edward. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks,
Edward.
Edward.
Thank you, Edward.
God bless you.
Ty, come forward.
Ty, come forward, please.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Edward, back off now, please, mate.
You okay?
Now, no.
You alright? You good, mate?
Hey.
Not guilty. I didn't do it. It was the one-armed man.
You good?
I picked up Edward.
Like, sit down for a speed.
Yeah. So the spirits do normally drain tight a little bit.
Guys, you want to come back in?
You can come back
So
in
she's
now.
as 5 minutes out and then it's okay.
We're going to have a 5-minute break just to get our breath back.
You guys want to come in? Oh, they disappeared.
I mean, the meter's going off at the same time. Brilliant.
I noticed that.
I mean, that was good evidence. Really good evidence.
Well, I got that all on video, so.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that none of you guys are disappointed with what you've seen tonight.
No, I hope you guys are not. Let us know what you thought of that, the human pendulum.
Remember, guys, obviously, we know you're not silly, but try not to do this stuff at home.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know we're doing our experience, so try not to do it at home.
Yeah, please don't do it.
It is really cold. You can see all the rooms are alright, but you come in near it.
There was this one and the one we went
Next door's cold as well.
Yeah,
really
it's
cold.
freezing.
Is there any gaps in the windows?
Carly said that was amazing.
They think it was amazing.
Yeah, Carly said that, yeah.
The pub's cellar.
Are you holding my hand? Oh, that's lovely, thank you. Can you tell me what your name is, darling?
Help me find Mummy.
Do you know Mummy's name?
This.
What? Evelyn, Evelyn?
That would be, I don't know.
Could be Evelyn.
How old are you, darling? Are you 5?
5.
Yeah.
5? 5? Has it got like, not long, but like almost like a Beatle style haircut, like brown? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only way I can describe it is like, you know when you see somebody where they used to look like a pan round their head and then cut round?
It's like a bowl cut.
Jim Carrey.
Bowl cut.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. From my right hand, please.
Yeah, just a second.
This man's just going to take a picture. It's got a flash on it. Can you stay there
Well,
for
I'll
me?
turn the flash just because we might get some. I'll try one with flash, one without.
Can you smile for me?
And I'll try without just because we
There's
might.
Yeah,
shadow.
Yeah, there is. It's a shadow.
Good boy.
I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll
What we're doing that,
stand
like
over
a
here.
bump on your arm, like a head.
I'm just going to stand down here.
You've got to watch your bum, he says.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Wait, what's
I've
your
just
bum?
been violated by a deer thing.
Right, that's fine.
What's your name, darling?
Well, it's not fine, but you know what I mean.
I didn't mind it.
That's not Benjamin, is it?
I got some sort of math.
Benjamin? Are you kidding?
Yeah. I'm letting you go with it. You go with it.
Say what you're picking up, darling.
Your name Benjamin?
He's rocking bottles.
No.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Me. That's
No.
me.
No.
Is it you?
That's me. I'm just going to stand up because I'm going to fall over in a minute. Can we try a human pendulum?
It's up to you.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can I be...
If you want to be in the middle, yeah.
I'll try it, but it might not work because I don't...
Yeah, don't worry.
Just relax yourself. Like, clear your mind and let
Yeah.
the
Is he
little
hanging
lad.
onto my leg?
Just let the
He's
little
with
lad.
you. He's. Yeah.
I feel like he's hanging... I feel like it's James hanging on my leg at my calf.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's alright, darling. I'm going to stay here. I'm just going to go over here a little bit, alright? Okay.
So the spirit that talk through
Yeah,
you.
you have to.
Still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. All you have to do is relax with it. Go with it.
Then you're in the bath, relaxing.
Who do you want to help you, by the way? You need to say who you want to help.
One front, one back.
Phil, back. Ty, front.
Good job.
Ooh.
No, I don't know if we're I don't know if we're taking pictures. Right, I don't know. Okay.
It's really, really relaxing. If your name isn't Benjamin, can you push?
Hi guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Linda.
The REM pod's going off like mad, I can hear it from here.
Just tell Linda we're doing a pendulum.
I'll go check on it. Are you running away from me? Can you do that again, please?
Linda,
We don't
someone's
need
in that
any
corner.
now.
Is someone in that corner? Someone's there. Someone just walked over my grave.
Literally, as soon as I got here, I heard shouting.
I won't be anybody's signals up, will I? Possibly.
What's going on down there?
That may be mine, actually.
Who's down there?
Nobody.
You kidding?
No, that you did it the second time, which you heard, Simon.
Yeah.
I almost expect to see the breath in front of my face.
Who's heavy breathing?
No one.
Can you set the meter off for us, please?
Someone just laugh.
But I mean that was literally.
Yeah, we're live. We're live now, guys. We are back.
So we're back again now, guys.
Yeah, I'll let you pass to Paul.
During the break, we've been on some activity. I'm not sure what it is because I've been out for a break, but we've got some activity going on downstairs. So we're just going to try and bring the sign inside.
Yep.
We're in the main bar now, which I showed you earlier.
Yep, showed you there. We're back into this theatre room again.
Right, we've had a gentleman here trying to get hold of Nat. He fancies Nat. He wants a mistress, is what he's saying. He doesn't like women, strong women. Now he's just trying to threaten me, and I said I don't fear. So he's gone over to Ty, just asked Ty to protect him from me. He's not going to speak to me, but I'm not worried about that. So I had to send Natalie Waite out of the area so that she's not affected. He actually did touch her while she was here, so we've sent her back up there for her own safety. But he wants a mistress, and he's not used to having anybody say no to him. He gets what he wants. That's what he says. He gets what he wants eventually. So there you go. It's a very strong entity.
Not this time, man.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually going off. Can you set the ramp order? Can you stop the K2 now, please? Thank you very much. No, can you stop, please? Stop. You're not going to stop, okay? This one. And now that one's going off again. This is great. So we have a gentleman here who's not very happy about us being here. He doesn't like women. One's already touched one of our female colleagues. And as I said before, he wants a mistress, but he's not used to having the word no said to him. I can actually see we have somebody on the stage there. You guys probably won't see him. I can see him. He's not very big. In fact, he's quite small, a bit like the size of a jockey, I would say. And yes, there is old stables here. We've also got the seating here that used to be from the church. They're all church pews. Don't know if you can see them as I go up. You will see them. So as we go up the stairs, you can see that they are church pews. Okay? So I'm going to sit in one of them. Earlier on we had a lady sat here, a spirit, who actually thought she was in church. And she wasn't. So, can we set the meters off again, please, for me? You see that? Yes, we've got one. Can you do it? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Can any of you guys that's out there see anything else? Do you get any feelings? There's an orb just gone across. I don't know if you saw that. Can you see anything? Can you let me know that you're there? Kim, can you see me? George, can you see me? Or can you see what I'm pointing at? This is me. I'm here. I'm trying to do what I can to try and get this working here because he wasn't playing. He wants to play. This gentleman is not very... Thank you, George. This gentleman's not very happy that I'm here. I prefer a man to be down here than a woman. And again, he's used to giving orders. He really is. We'll ask him again, would you please set the rampart off for us, which is there. I don't know if you can see it. I will take it over to you. There you can see the rampart. There you can see the meter going off, K2. It's having a field day there. And this one here on the table, again, it's going off. As you can say, it does not like me at all, and it didn't. It wanted Natalie, and I sent her upstairs because he wanted a mistress, and we're not allowing that to happen. Thank you, Kim. Can I have one of the gentlemen down, please? No, I haven't looked at that. I actually went downstairs
Okay, we got...
to ask it to move, and I got it on my hair.
Paul, we got your name. Girlfriend, matrix, check, Paul, American, whole, Mr. Basic, growth, hat, above, year, intensity, rest, once.
Right. So I'm going to leave that with you now. I'm going to send it over. I'm going to pass you over to one of the gentlemen now because it does not want to communicate with me whatsoever. Thank you for what you have done, and thank you for the rampart going off.
1 second, it showed itself as a little body.
Can I come into this conversation?
We decided that I asked, are you male? It went to yes, and then it went back to no.
This is down in the cellar, guys.
Did not respond at all. So as soon as I said, are you a man? It was no.
So it's changing.
It's something else that we need to see.
Right, so I think this is what's causing... Yeah. So we'll...
She's still going on.
Yeah.
That's all going...
It's still going on.
Around, then it's sort of like stopped a bit.
Yeah.
It's playing games.
We can play games.
It's playing games with us. Now it stops. Now it stops.
Yeah.
That one's still going off, as you can see on the table.
Yeah. I'll stand at safe distance again. And
it's not stopped going off.
You don't want to look at my back.
Scratch?
No, that means scratch. It's just that I keep getting held here.
Right, so back off. So we have got we have got something in the cellar that's going off, guys, that we can't take you down because we don't know what we're dealing with down there. But we will set you up with Paul. We're just going to break for 5 minutes so Paul can do his language while we go downstairs and see what's happening. If it is this okay, then we'll bring the cameras down so you can see what we're doing. Is that okay?
Good evening, everybody. It's Paul Atkinson from Bridlington Paranormal Investigators again. The team are down in the cellar because we've had a little bit of activity down there. So, as promised, when you voted, I'm going to do my lone vigil now. I'm going to go to a little area that I felt drawn to, which, if you look now, I'm heading down towards the theatre area. Have a little walk round on there. The area that draws me is a little balcony at the top there. So I'm just going to go sit on the balcony and see if I get anything picked up. Obviously I have a K2 meter. The REM pod is still set up on the stage, see if we get any activity on there. Obviously I'll try and not have the Wi-Fi setting the K2 off, but let's say it is a very small area. So I'm just going to head up there now. So what I'll do, I'll turn the camera around now. As you can see, I'm now on the balcony area. I'll turn my head torch off. So apologies for the quality. Phil's been doing the filming, my phone is fantastic. This is an area, let's say, I don't know if you can See down there if I put my torch on, you can obviously see the dance floor and stage area. Like I say, my phone's not best quality. What I'm going to do now, like I say, for you, those of you that are just joining, I am on my own now in the balcony area. About half an hour ago, which was a shame the cameras weren't rolling, we had, just before we went for break, so we'd obviously knocked the possible orb there. Just before we went to the break, I came into the bar area and I heard footsteps running down the stairs, which at that point I thought the other team members, one of the other team members were there. So I then shouted, didn't realise the other team was still coming down from upstairs. I also heard the footsteps once again, so it felt like something was trying to run away from me. What I'm doing now, normally I use my K2 meters and things like that. As I'm trying to learn to be more in tune, what I'd like to try tonight is try and use my own sensors while I'm doing this lone vigil to see if I can pick anything up. Feel free to let us know if you see anything. Is there anybody here with me? Can you do something? Can you make a noise? Can you copy that? That was for everybody watching, that was me, guys. Can you copy that banging? Can you set the REM pod off that's on the stage? Let's say, guys, I'm currently sat in the balcony. If you can see very well down there, that's the stage area. We have the REM pod set up on there. That's why I'm in this area completely on my own. It does feel extremely cold at the moment. If there's anyone here, can you make a noise for me? If it was you that were doing the footsteps earlier, can you do that again, please? This is the theatre area, so there's the REM pod, so just to show you that it works, that's me setting it off, so if anything goes near it, that's what we should be hearing. Is there anybody down here? So I've got my K2 meter now. What I'm going to do is, as you can see, that's going off, but that's due to the fact that the Wi-Fi on my phone's setting it off. So I'm going to go up onto the stage now, and I'm going to put the K2 at a safe distance. So there you can see my Wi-Fi is setting it off. So if I move along here, the lights are no longer blinking. So anything setting that off could indicate paranormal activity. Is there anybody here with me? So, I am now underneath the stage, guys. This was an area I was particularly drawn to earlier on, but I'm not really getting any feelings down here at the moment. Yeah, this is the understage area. Nice little dolls, very interesting. Is there anybody in here with me? Can you set the REM pod off that's above my head? Can you move something? Okay guys, not feeling much down here. I'm just heading back up onto the stage area now. Nice church pew there. Can you make one of those devices on the floor go off for me, please?
The pub's cellar.
Got it there, look. It's on here, look. Oh, I've got to. Want to know what you're doing down here? So why are you causing mischief? Because you can. Okay, so because you can. So don't you think that it's about time you stopped? Right. Right, what is it about Nathan?
Someone's in between all three of you.
Yes.
Nathan.
Yeah. Nathan, I have to ask you, don't show any fear whatsoever.
There's something green that is in that little bar bit it's green, it's calibrating, it's trying to calibrate.
Yeah.
Something small.
Is somebody scratching my pop? Can you hear that?
Who's getting scratched?
No, it sounds like someone's got nails scratching.
Yeah, I did hear
My pocket. Pocket. Pocket.
I did hear something, but I missed it. Is that you?
I'll stop doing it now.
Can't. The cat. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
I'll stop doing it now.
You can't.
The cat.
The cat. It's the cat that I saw earlier. Right. Is this cat anything to do with you?
Yes.
Is it your cat? What was that?
that was me.
What was that?
Me having a text message.
Oh. There's a cat and a bloody bird. Oh my god. If I hear that you're back, I'll be back. And I won't give you a second chance.
The Lindinator.
I'll be back.
You bad. You bad. You bad. Go.
Get away.
Get out of my car.
Nathan.
Hello guys, we are
Oh, that's lovely.
back here again.
Yeah, lovely orb.
Yeah, oh yeah, loads of orbs around here. Just to let you know, we've been down to the cellar found a mischief.
Yeah, spirit that was just causing mischief.
Push it to Linda.
Sorry.
That's right.
We went down into the cellar, there was a spirit causing mischief. Didn't really mean any harm, but we asked him why he was playing around, and he said because he could. And we managed to let him explain to him that he needn't be there, told him to go, and he had also had his pet cat with him, which was really funny because his cat belonged to him, but he's gone in his own free will, and everything's fine now. He honestly thought that the Nathan, who goes down the cellar quite often, was scared of him. Obviously Nathan wasn't, but it was Nathan that had to tell him to go, which he did. So all's well there.
Yeah.
So at the moment now, everything seems to have quietened down, and we're not getting much activity at all now.
No.
So, but thank you guys for watching.
Yep.
It's been very, very good from our perspective and from everybody else, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely been. Sorry, guys, I'm on the balcony.
Yeah, the VIP section.
Yeah, VIP section. But yeah, from our point of view, it's been a really good night because this is a venue, as I've said, we haven't investigated before, and it's always been nerve-wracking when we go into a venue because we don't know what we're going to come across. So we didn't know whether we were going to get activity or not. But it's certainly not let us down, and we'd definitely like to do future investigations here. I hope everybody that's been watching the feeds enjoyed it and had a good time. We certainly have. So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you guys. Much appreciated. Right, good night all, and we will see you guys very shortly.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
This part was written by Tylem. A recap of what happened on this night. The Black Lion investigation article on Tuesday, the 28th of December 2021, Bridlington paranormal investigators were in Old Town of Bridlington. The team on this investigation were Paul and Natalie, founders of BPI, and paranormal investigators Phil, paranormal investigator David, camera, documentary man, and paranormal investigator Linda, medium and paranormal investigator Tylem, medium and paranormal investigator. Some of the team were very excited and others anxious. What we're going to find at the Black Lion pub. We entered the pub just as a few regulars were finishing the drinks. We introduced ourselves to the bar staff, who eager to join the investigation along with the pub landlord. I had realized that it was 9 p.m. and that I needed to let everyone know who you had selected to do BPI's first ever lone vigils, so we did a live video to let you all know that Linda and Paul were going to be the first people to go alone. Then, we went back to the bar area and started to do a lit walk around the building just to get our bearings on the place. We started down in the music concert hall area, where I picked on a male spirit who worked in stables area of the land where the Black Lion pub is situated. He was from the late 1700s and he was going to make himself known more later on investigation. As we started to walk back up towards the bar area, both me and Linda noticed a female spirit sitting on a pew. This lady was not very talkative, but she believed that she was in a church. This lady was obviously connected to the pews than the building itself. We eventually got to the bar area and Simon, who works at the Black Lion, asked us if we would like to go and see upstairs in the hotel section of the building. We said yes, and we had look, and spirits are all over this building. A lot of them are residual energy and therefore on a loop of what they used to do in the hotel area, but one spirit that was in this section wanted to communicate a lot, and again later on in the investigation they did make their presence known in room 1. We then split up a bit more because the regulars were still at the pub at this point. We went out into the courtyard, and this is where the stable block came in. We stood on the cobbled section at the side of the pub, but there was not any activity here. We headed back in. We was met by Simon, who told us that everyone had left the pub and that they were ready for the investigation. Inside, we met with Maxine and Nathan. Paul and Natalie explained to them how the equipment that we were going use worked, so if they captured anything they knew exactly what to do. Linda then asked us to join her in protection. Once this was done, we then requested the lights in the building to be switched off and we separated into 2 teams. Myself, Nathan and David were one team, Linda, Natalie, Simon and Maxine were another, and Phil and Paul were floating between both teams, Phil doing the Facebook Live and Paul taking still shots. My team headed to room 5 and room 7 and Linda's team headed to room 3 and room 1. I asked out to any spirits that were in the room if they could do something for us. We had David with his spirit box, which did answer a few times, and we heard a slight knock, but the K2 machine did respond to us as well. Nathan asked out too, but room 5 appeared quiet. Phil and Paul came into the room to see if we had any activity. We told them what had happened. Paul picked up the K2 and placed it on dressing table below a mirror, and the K2 went off more. I noticed that there was a plug socket near to where the K2 was, and I held the K2 next to the plug socket with no spikes on the machine, put it back where Paul had put, and we got a few more spikes. We made sure that Phil was at safe distance because Wi-Fi and 4G can affect the machine. When Phil and Paul left, so did we, and headed to room 7, but no activity was detected. We then decided to join Linda's team in room 1 and we conducted a human pendulum session, and as far as I know we got a good response. This is where the active spirit was, who walks all around the building. After this we had a break and started to do the lone vigils. Linda decided on the music concert hall for her lone vigil. As we left Linda, Paul discovered the door to go down into the cellar. We headed down and I saw a Victorian, Edwardian era child in what appeared to be a tweed jacket. Natalie wanted to have a go at a human pendulum. We asked questions, but we were not getting true answers as the spirit was messing around. We asked Linda to come down to the cellar to see if the spirit wanted to communicate with Linda, and this is where Paul went to do his lone vigil. As soon as Linda came into the cellar, the spirit stopped messing around and told Linda why he was there. He wanted to be a bit mischievous. However, when Linda, "You are not welcome here," he thought that Nathan was scared of him, but he was not at all. The spirit left at his own free will. When we went back out of the cellar and back down to the music concert hall, this is where I picked back up the gentleman from the 1700s. He was very cheeky with his comments, but was just wanting to use humor and make us all smile as a team, and he did. As a team, we really enjoyed investigating the Black Lion. We hope that you enjoyed watching us live on Facebook. We are also on TikTok and also have a YouTube channel called BPI Bridlington Paranormal Investigators. Please keep liking and sharing our page and keep watching for future events and investigations coming up. Thank you.